What's up YouTube, Heel Jeff here, and if you're wondering what this video is, this is going to be a new video I do every week. I'll do them, I guess, like Friday, around like, not at this time right now, it's like 11:30 right now when I'm doing this, but like around, maybe like 7 o'clock on Fridays, I'll put these up. These are going to be, as you can see by the title, I don't know necessarily what I'm going to call it yet, but it's basically a review in this week of wrestling or whatever, something like that. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but that's basically what it's going to be. I'll think of something. But yeah, the title basically says what it is. It's, talk about like what's going on in wrestling. Raw, SmackDown. I'm not going to review the show again like I do in the other videos, which you could go check out on the channel, but I'm going to, we'll just talk about like the ratings and all that. We'll talk about Backlash Sunday on today's show. CM Punk's making his UFC debut tomorrow. That would be interesting. And the other news that happened this week in WWE, this past week, and in wrestling in general. But yeah, that's basically what this is. So, see how it goes. Let's get into it. Alright, so first let's talk about the big news from today. Alberto Del Rio Released. Came out around noontime. Yeah, so he was suspended 30 days. He's been released. Everybody kind of saw this coming. There was no, nothing hiding this here. I mean, this was going to happen. His contract was up, I think, like in the middle of September anyway, so it makes sense. But then the question is, the rumor is Paige is quitting as well. So there's a lot going here. I don't know. I mean, Del Rio, the second run he's had here in the WWE, it just hasn't been good. He came back, he won the U.S. title last year at, when was that? Hell in a Cell against John Cena. He won the title, but ever since he won the title, it's been downhill for him. He hasn't done anything. He's becoming basically a jobber, basically, so. And then he gets suspended, which didn't help, and his contract was up, so. Things haven't gone good for him in his second run here. But yeah, so he's gone. I mean, it'll be interesting to see where he goes next. I mean, what company is he going to go to now? But he's gone. But then that also leaves the question of, where's Paige going? Because rumor has it she's quit. I don't know what all this is about, but she's with Del Rio, so if you didn't know that. But so yeah, she was supposedly quit, but then I don't know. I'm hearing now it's not necessarily she quit. I don't know. She's still listed on the thing and everything. WWE hasn't made any like announcement yet of that she's quit. But yeah. So we'll see where that goes in the next few days to see if something does happen. But it'll be interesting to see there. I mean, kind of be sad to see her go because I like her. I mean, she was one of my favorites in the women's division. But she's kind of going downhill, and also with the suspension, along with Del Rio, and that doesn't help. You know what I mean? You don't want to get suspended because then changes everything when you come back to the company. After the suspension. But it'll be interesting to see where this goes in the next few days. See where it is by this time next week. But that's that. Another thing we could talk about, CM Punk is making his UFC debut tomorrow night at UFC 203 against Mickey Gao. I just have this really weird feeling Punk's gonna win. I don't know why. Everybody's doubting him. I mean, I still like Punk. I don't hate him. But I think he's gonna win tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not renting it on pay-per-view. It's good. It's like $60. I rented the UFC 200. I don't know. I didn't think it was much worth it. I mean, I just got it for the Brock Lesnar fight. But other than that, I'm not really a big UFC guy. I mean, just really into wrestling. But I don't know. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, I just have this really weird feeling. I think he's gonna win. He's gonna surprise everybody, prove everyone wrong. But yeah. All right. What else? As for the WWE, It's been a slow week. And, you know, one of those bad weeks, because Raw was pretty shitty, SmackDown was pretty shitty. So it's like, and then you got Backlash coming up, which the card's not too exciting. So, but WWE, you know, we've seen the last few months, they've been able to do awful, you know, builds for pay-per-views, but put on a pretty good show. I mean, we saw that with SummerSlam. The build was just awful, but we get to SummerSlam, and it's, you know, we got a really good show. I mean, I thought it was good. I don't know what, you know, everyone else thought of it, but people have their different opinions. But yeah, we saw it with Battleground too right before that. I mean, there was no build, you know, with the draft there. Battleground was really good. It surprised everyone. So we'll see how that goes. But the ratings this week, they took a hit, and it's not going to help them. That Monday Night Football is going to be returning, then it's going to have to go up against Monday Night Raw. So, and they've already been losing a lot of viewers, and football season's just starting, and so it's only going to get worse if they don't get their act together and, you know, start putting on a good show every Monday. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, this brand split doesn't help. I mean, if they still had the full roster and they were doing, you know, everyone was on Monday night, I don't think they'd really have that big of a problem putting on a good show. But with the half roster split up, and I don't know. We'll see. This brand split still, you know, you gotta see how this goes in the long run, like, you know, around January, December, January, and then WrestleMania next year. But yeah, it's been a long week. Backlash, I'll have a prediction video for that tomorrow. But I mean, I'm not extremely excited about the Backlash. I mean, a few matches. I want to see if AJ Styles can win the title. That match against Dean Ambrose. Other than that, though, you know, it's not really an exciting card. It's kind of, you know, I don't know. We'll see. It's the first brand split pay-per-view of this new era, whatever it is. But we'll see how it goes. And then, yeah, Raw, SmackDown after that. But, yeah, that's that. What else? Yeah, that's basically it. I don't know. I mean, did I miss anything? Something else happened this week that I forgot to talk about? I mean, there's not much to talk about, you know, Raw and SmackDown, because it was a pretty bad week. Nothing happening. On Backlash, there's not much hype around that. So I don't know really what to talk about. It isn't one of those weeks where much is happening. I mean, the Del Rio and Paige situation, that's a little interesting. I already touched on that, but yeah, there's not much happening this week. I don't know. See how next week goes. But I don't know if I missed anything. I can't think. Nothing else happened this week. No. Alright, anyway, so yeah, we'll do these every Friday, like 7 o'clock, I don't know. Something like that, but Backlash prediction video I'll have tomorrow at, like, I don't know, afternoon time, 5 o'clock Eastern. And then I'll have the review after Backlash, and then the Raw review and the SmackDown review will be the day after at 4 o'clock. I'm just going to move it back because it was like, it's a pain, you know, doing the review and then having to upload it to YouTube takes forever. It takes like a whole hour or whatever. I don't know if it's just me, I'm slow with it, but and then the next thing I gotta get up for school, and then it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting like, you know, 5 hours of sleep. So that's why I moved the video back to uploading it on the next day at 4, if you were wondering. That's basically it for this video. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter at Jeff Tuffner. Subscribe. Let me know if I missed anything from this past week that I could talk about. And see you tomorrow.